I love it that our part of our mission here is building families and transforming lives. And I'm excited to share my story about God's divine provision for my family. I really pray that my story boosts your faith and really helps you believe God on a whole new level for provision for your family as well. My youngest son was preparing for college, and he came to me and shared where he desired to go, and it was at SCAD in Savannah. And when he said that, it kind of shook me on the inside, because I've had other children that has graduated from there, and I knew the cost and the price tag was not cheap. It was going to require a lot of faith and a lot of God's provision. So I began to pray and ask God, what is it that you want for Joshua? If you desire to send him to this school, that you would provide? One of my questions to God was, Lord, do I need to branch out into real estate in the area and buy my house, because I can't afford to stay on the college campus? It's too high. And so that was my question. I kept asking, and then on April 15th, I got my answer. It was a prophetic word that was spoken to me, and saying that it's already done, and that they saw me buying real estate in the city where he was going to be going to school. I was like, wow, you answered my question, God, and I didn't even have to say anything to the person. God answered my question, and I was so excited. After that moment, I immediately began to look for property in Savannah, and I kind of got knocked off my feet when I saw the prices, and it was like sticker shock. The real estate prices in Savannah was so high. I thought, God, are you sure this is what you want? And he just started to remind me of the scripture, Proverbs 3 verses 5 and 6, and that is to trust in the Lord with all of your heart and lean not to your own understanding, but acknowledge him in all of your ways, and he will direct your path. And I literally had to constantly lean back on that scripture, because I would say, God, I don't understand. This doesn't make any sense. But he said, just trust me, keep walking, keep going forward. And by May 5th, we had contract on the house, and by June 2nd, we closed on the house in Savannah. That was an exciting moment all by itself, but at the same time, I knew that there was so much that needed to be done, lots of cosmetic things that need to be fixed on the house, and I'm thinking, God, okay, how are we going to go about getting this done? And literally, he began to bring resources from the first day of closing. Within a month, literally everything was done. The painter was provided. He lived in the neighborhood. The plumber, I met him at Home Depot when I bought a faucet that needed to be installed. The electrician, I actually Googled him, and it was Trinity Electric. He provided, did all the light fixtures for me and repaired some of the outlets that need to be repaired. Then we had the flooring. Actually, I found out that my niece's boyfriend was a professional. I hired him to do the flooring, to pull up all the carpeting and put down new luxury vinyl. There was a parking space in the back of the house, but we had a gate that the doors would have to be replaced, and I wanted it to be automated so it'll be easy for Joshua to access. And I was like, God, where can I get someone to help put this fence up? Well, I'm walking through Walmart, and I meet this guy. We kept running into each other about 3 different times, and on that third time, I'm thinking, it's a reason for this. So I introduced myself, and come to find out he actually built fences, and he worked it out, installed it on Labor Day, and now we have an automated working fence, and Joshua can easily access and park in the back of the house. So everything I wanted for the house, inside and out, was provided. I mean, it was amazing. And then the roommates on top of that, 2 weeks before it's time for the mortgage to be paid, and 2 weeks before the tuition was to be paid, which was August 1st, we didn't have any roommates. We had just finished decorating everything. And I'm like, God, how are we going to do this? And God began to really comfort my heart and say, and remind me of the prophetic word, it's already done. And I said, well, God, if it's already done, that means you have already selected and chosen those roommates. So where are they? Well, these two people, within less than 5 days, we had 2 roommates confirmed. And before August 1st, on July 31st, the mortgage payment was paid, as well as the tuition. It's just been an amazing journey, and I want to encourage you on yours. A lot of times our children's dreams are hinged on our faith. You know, it's going to require our faith as parents to step out and trust God so that they can truly be able to fulfill their purpose and their destiny. It's really starts with us, and we set that example, and it truly, you will transform your whole family just by them watching, and they'll be able to use that and apply it to their own lives as they go forward and start their own families. So I pray that this has been a blessing to you, and to believe, to boost your faith, to believe God for great things in your life as well, and for divine provision from the smallest to the greatest things that you might have.